for the right compound. Okay.
Good evening, students. Could you see that PowerPoint? You can see, huh? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, which is the base are not alkali? Tell me,
FeOH thrice.
why?
So I know other three are alkalis, so I chose that option.
Other three are?
Alkali.
Why it is not alkali?
It doesn't dissolve. I mean, it doesn't
Dissolve in water.
dissolve in water.
Yes, you are correct. When you are taken ammonium hydroxide, when you put it into the water, it become ammonium hydroxide and OH minus. Then sodium hydroxide also it become Na plus OH minus. So when you are taken KOH, it also give K plus OH minus. Whereas FeOH thrice is a base because it dissociates into water to produce Fe3 plus and then OH minus. Whereas it is not soluble in water, so it cannot be alkali. That is the reason why it's not a alkali. Okay. So another thing, so all are dissociated in water, it will give OH minus, but it's not soluble in water. Ferric hydroxide வந்து precipitate இருக்கும் அதனால. ஓகேவா? Next. So which metal found in the plants? So when you're taken, the answer is FeOH thrice. Okay. So FeOH thrice is the answer. So which metal is found in plants?
Magnesium.
Why? Why? Answer is magnesium because in the chlorophyll. Okay. So chlorophyll contain magnesium 2 plus ion. That's why it's present in the plant. Okay. And the next, which among the following is not double displacement reaction? What is the meaning of double displacement reaction? Both the ions should be exchanged. Okay. Which of the among the following is double displacement reaction? When you're taking lead taking chloride, copper become copper. It's not a displacement reaction. When you're taking sodium sulfate and barium chloride, chloride is exchanged and sulfate is exchanged. So it is a double decomposition reaction. So then next one is also not a double decomposition. And the fourth also is not a double decomposition. So among that, you have only double decomposition, which is the double decomposition. This is the double decomposition because in double displacement reactions are those in which ions of the reactants are exchanged to form a new compound of the product. Here, sodium sulfate and then barium chloride, it gives Na plus 2Na plus SO4 2 minus. It gives barium Ba2 plus and 2Cl minus. It gives barium sulfate exchanging plus 2 NaCl. So it's a double decomposition reaction. Okay. And then next, fourth one, structural formula for ethylene, ethine. Ethine means what is the ethine?
C2H2.
C2
H2.
H2. C2H2. So carbon carbon triple bond only. Y and E means carbon carbon triple bond. Y and E means carbon carbon triple bond. So the formula of ethane, eth means 2 carbon, right? Eth means 2 carbon and Y and E means carbon carbon triple bond. So among this, which is the answer?
A.
A is the answer. So another name of ethane is acetylene. Okay. And the next question. So match the following with the correct response. Most reactive, less reactive, metal less reactive than hydrogen, and non-metal. First, we'll see which is the non-metal. You have copper, potassium, gold, and bromine.
Bromine.
Copper D block element. Huh?
Bromine is a non-metal.
Bromine is a non-metal. So it's a non-metal. Then it becomes C, becomes 4. So 4 becomes C. Enga answer irukku? You have only one choice. 4 becomes C, right?
Yes, sir.
And then most reactive metals. So இதுல பார்க்கும்போது இது வந்து D block element.
Potassium, sir.
S block element. இது வந்து D block element. Okay. So among this, most reactive சொல்லும்போது S block element. So one should be B. And least reactive. So you have copper and gold. Okay. Au. Gold is nothing but Au. Au. Okay. You know that Au, Ag are noble metals. Correct? So the reactivity is very less. So the least reactive metal is gold. And then metal less than reactive, less than hydrogen reactive, it's a copper. So when you have, this will be the option. And the next question. NaCl and Na2SO4 belongs to the family of
Sodium salts.
sodium salt because it belongs to sodium. No, it's not chloride. It's a chloride salt. It's a sulfate salt. That's why we cannot say it's a chloride salt or neutral salt or sulfate salt. So we can say sodium salt. So all the salts are having sodium ion as a positive radical.
Sir, why can't we say neutral salt, sir?
What more?
Why can't we say
repeat.
neutral salt? Strong
See,
acid, strong base.
yes, yes. Your answer will be correct. When you're taking sodium hydroxide, hydrogen chloride, it will give that NaCl, and sodium hydroxide and sulfuric acid will give that neutral salt. Okay, no doubt about it. But the sodium salt can be formed in some other thing also. So if the salt having sodium ion as a positive radical, so that belongs to the same family. That's why sodium family. So sodium chloride, sodium sulfate, sodium nitrate, like that. Okay, but we can say it is a neutral salt also. But if you are saying neutral salt, here so sulfate salt is there, here chloride salt is there. So we cannot categorizing on that. So we are categorizing based on the positive ions. Okay, that's why we are saying sodium salt. Okay,
Okay, sir.
and the next, strong heating of ferrous sulfate. Strong heating of ferrous sulfate leads to the formation of brown solid and two gases. The reaction categorized as. So when you are heating anhydrous ferrous sulfate to form, if you are heating, it will form ferric oxide. That will be the
Fe2O3.
brown solid, and then it gives sulfur dioxide plus sulfur trioxide. So then the gas emitted smell like burning sulfurs. Okay. So this is known as decomposition. When you are decomposing ferrous sulfate, it gives ferric oxide, sulfur dioxide, and sulfur trioxide. It's not a displacement reaction. It is not endothermic reaction. It is a decomposition reaction. So if it is decomposition reaction, and what type of it is decomposed? It is exothermic or it is a redox. Now, if you are checking, it is a Fe2 plus. Okay, and SO4 2 minus. Correct? Here, this is Fe3 plus. This has become O2 minus. And what is the sulfur oxidation state? Here, oxidation state of sulfur. What is the oxidation state of sulfur? So what is oxidation state of sulfur, ma? How to find out for the sulfur? So sulfur plus 4 into minus 2, that's equal to minus 2. So yes, minus 8 is equal to minus 2. So yes, minus 2 plus 8. Yes become plus 6. Okay. Here sulfur is plus 6, iron is plus 2. So the iron is changed into plus 3. Okay. And then here sulfur. So sulfur plus 2 into minus 2, that becomes 0. S minus 4 becomes 0. S become plus 4. Here S become S minus 6 is equal to 0. S become plus 6. Look here. So the plus 6 into plus 4 and plus 2 into plus 3. So what happened? Here oxidation is taking place. Here reduction is taking place. And then decomposition is also taking place. That's why this reaction is a decomposition and redox reaction. Okay. Whenever change in the oxidation state occur, then it is known as redox reaction. And then the next reaction, the crash between hybrid and parent is known as.
So this is biology, sir.
Biology, yes. This is biology. What is neutralization reaction? Give two examples. So when you are taken acid, adding the base, if it is gives salt and water, then it become neutralization reaction. Okay, so the interaction of acid with the base, so reaction of acid with a base to form salt and water is known as neutralization reaction. So what happens? The acid is neutralizing base, or base is neutralizing acid. Okay. Example, KOH reaction with HCl, it gives KCl plus H2O and KOH plus H2SO4. It gives K2SO4 plus H2O. Then it becomes neutralization reaction. Okay. வேற என்ன எக்ஸாம்பிள் எழுதலாம்? KOH பதில் NaOH எழுதலாம். HCl plus NaOH, it gives NaCl plus water. This is also right. And next, name of ore of zinc other than zinc oxide. By what purpose this ore be converted into this oxide? சொல்லுங்கப்பா.
I wrote zinc sulfide, sir. And through roasting, that is heating in the presence of excessive oxygen or air, you can turn it into zinc oxide, and I wrote this equation, sir.
So why we have to convert into oxide form?
It is easier to extract, sir.
Very good. It's easier than extraction. So zinc as a zinc blend. That formula is ZnS, and then zinc carbonate, carbonate or calamite. The formula is ZnCO3. Okay. So zinc blend is converted into zinc oxide by roasting in air, and then zinc carbonate is converted into zinc oxide by the process of calcination. So ZnS is converted into ZnO by means of roasting in air. ZnCO3 is converted into ZnO plus CO2. இங்க என்ன ஆகும் கேட்டீங்கன்னா SO2 ஆ மாறும். This is known as calcination. Okay. And the next question, what does HIV virus stands for? Is biology. Then the compound X is used in cough syrup and many tonics. It is also soluble in water in all proportion. Name the compound X. Write its chemical formula. Which gas is evolved when X react with sodium? How will you identify the presence of this gas? Write the chemical equation involved in the reaction X with the sodium. Complete the following equation for X and Y. So what could be that? What could be the X, ma? Any idea?
Sir, ethanol.
Very good. Why? How you are saying it's ethanol?
Ethanol is used in cough syrup and tonics.
Very good. So ethanol C2H5OH or CH3CH2OH. It's a ethanol. It is used in the cough syrup and many tonics. Okay. It's a drinking alcohol. Okay. When the concentration varies, it affect also vary. Okay, wow. The drinks concentration will be vary from the cough syrup because it soluble in water in all proportion. Okay, so therefore, number one, the name of the compound is ethanol, and the chemical formula is this. And the second question, which gas is evolved when the compound X is reacted with sodium? So when you have the aliphatic alcohol reacted with sodium metal, okay, so this hydrogen can be replaced as a hydrogen gas. So when you have this, when you have 2 moles of ethanol reacted with 2 moles of sodium, it can be converted into CH3 CH2ONA plus H2 gas. So how will you identify the presence of this gas? So the hydrogen gas is evolved, no? When the hydrogen gas is evolved with ethanol on the sodium, on burning candle near to the gas, so it gives the pop sound. Okay, it gives pop sound. When you have the burning candle near to the gas, otherwise we can identify the release of hydrogen gas. And the third one, what is the third one? X, alkali K-monopore and heating. What is X? CH3, CH2OH. When you are using alkaline K-monopore, so when the K-monopore is heating, this CH2OH is converted into aldehyde. So when you are heating, further oxidation is taking place. When you are oxidizing alcohol, it converted into aldehyde, and then this aldehyde is converted into acid. Please remember this point. Please remember this point, COOH. So when you are having, it becomes CH3 COOH. Sorry. COOH. Then it becomes acetic acid. So therefore the compound X is ethanol, which has the formula CH3 CH2OH, and then Y is CH3 CH2ONA. Sorry. O is acetic acid or ethanoic acid. The formula is CH3 COOH. Okay. Okay, ma.
Yes, sir.
Next question. What is the next question? Here they have missed to know. Describe an activity show that the effect of base is nullified by the addition of acid and vice versa. What is the name given to the reaction? Define it. Anyone can answer this? Yarkachi idea irka? So, nalla gavanachunga, when you have acid and base, okay. So simplest example you can take as a turmeric powder, okay. When you have the turmeric powder plus lemon juice, what is the color? What is the color of lemon rice?
Yellow.
What is the color? Huh?
Yellow.
It's a bright yellow, okay. It's not at all. When you are taking the turmeric powder, it become yellow color. When you are adding lemon juice, it become bright color, okay. That because lemon juice has a citric acid, okay. When the citric acid present in the lemon juice, it changing the turmeric powder into bright yellow color. Bright yellow color. Okay. Same way, that same turmeric powder, if you are put into soap water, what will be the color? Have you seen? நீங்க எப்ப check பண்ணி பார்த்திருக்கீங்களா? It become red in color.
Red.
So the changes is happen because the same turmeric powder which is present in the acid medium one color, base medium another color. So what is the purpose of this turmeric powder? It is used as a indicator. So indicator can be used, okay, to check the reaction whether the neutralization is completed or not by using the excess drop. Okay, so same way phenolphthalein can be used. Phenolphthalein can be used as an indicator when the phenolphthalein taken in the sodium hydroxide solution, it become pink in color. Okay, so if you are adding HCl solution drop by drop, so what will happen on the addition of sodium phenolphthalein to the sodium hydroxide, the color turns pink color. On addition of dilute HCl solution drop wise, it change pink color, it disappear. Pink color disappear, or otherwise the solution is colorless. Okay, so now adding sodium hydroxide, pink color again changed. When you are adding why it become pink color? Because when the basic medium is excess, it become pink color. When the acid medium excess, it become colorless. So phenolphthalein in the acid medium colorless, base medium it pink color. By
Sir, I
means
have a
of
doubt,
this,
sir.
yes ma.
Sir, for this question, I wrote that by using methyl orange indicator and using carbonic acid and dilute sodium hydroxide, I've done the explanation, sir. Is that also correct?
What is the acid you are used?
Carbonic acid, sir.
H2CO3, yeah.
Yes, sir.
What is the base you are used?
Dilute sodium hydroxide.
Sodium hydroxide and carbonic acid. See, this carbonic acid and all, it's a very weak acid. Okay, generally if you are using, you can use NaOH and HCl. There also you can use methyl orange. So if you are using weak base, that time you can use methyl orange. But your answer is right.
Okay, sir.
Okay, but I prefer you use sodium carbonate, sodium hydroxide, you can use methyl orange. Phenolphthalein can be used only for the strong base. So that point also you can use. For the
Okay,
strong
sir.
base only you can use phenolphthalein. So methyl orange, you can use for the weak base. So what are the weak base now? Sodium bicarbonate and sodium carbonate. For this purpose, you can use methyl orange. You cannot use phenolphthalein. Okay, phenolphthalein on the short pH change irukadhu, adanal unakku answer varadu. So when you are using methyl orange, so you have to use for the sodium carbonate and sodium bicarbonate, you can use the methyl orange. Your answer is right, ma. Okay, so then
Okay,
what
sir.
is the next question? Adutha enta question? Question number 35. So state the litmus test for distinguish between alcohol and carboxylic acid. So When you have the alcohol, it's a neutral one. Carboxylic acid is a acidic one, correct? And give the equation for the reaction of carboxylic acid with alcohol. State the condition for the reaction and name the product form. What is this reaction known as? Write a reaction which is the reverse of this reaction. Mention the condition required for the reaction and write the use of this reaction. So we will use yes, alcohol and carboxylic acid can be distinguished by the litmus test. Alcohol, for the first question answer, alcohol plus litmus, no effect. So alcohol, carboxylic acid plus litmus, it become red in color. So color change, color changes litmus paper into red color. Okay, so this is the answer for the question number 1. When your second question, give the equation for the reaction of carboxylic acid with alcohol. So second question. So when you have the acid or COOH with the alcohol in the presence of acid medium, so what will happen? The esterification is taking place. So
Will form esters.
it will form RCOOR. It will form ester and water. Okay, so you can explain with the simplest one. CH3COOH, acetic acid, reaction with ethanol, it gives ethyl acetate, CH3COO, CH2, CH3 plus H2O. When it takes place, concentrated H2SO. So when you are heating, it will give the ethyl acetate. It's a ester. Why it is ester? Because having this group, 2R group attached. That's why ester. So this is known as esterification reaction. And the third one. What is the reverse of esterification?
Saponification reaction.
What, ma?
Saponification reaction, sir.
Very good. So reverse of esterification is saponification. In this, ester is converted into back to alcohol and salt of carboxylic acid by treating ester with alkali. So ethyl acetate CH3COO C2H5 plus NaOH. So what will happen? Here Na, here OH will go. It gives CH3COOH plus CH3COO Na plus CH3CH2.
CH2OH.
So this is sodium acetate and this is ethanol. This is ethyl acetate. Okay, that's all. And then then our question is 38. Read the following. Copper sulfate crystal contain water of crystallization. Okay. When the crystal is heated, water is removed as the salt turn white. The crystal can be moistened again with water. The water of crystallization is fixed number of water molecule present in the one formula unit of the copper sulfate. On heating 373 Kelvin, it lost water molecule and become calcium sulfate hemihydrate. Okay. The crystal is moistened with water. Dash color of crystal reappear.
Blue.
பாருங்க, copper sulfate and 5H2O. This is blue in color. Okay. When you heat it become copper sulfate monohydrate. It's white in color.
White in color.
Okay. When the crystal is moistened with water, the color of crystal reappear as what color?
Blue color.
It's a blue color. Okay. And the next question. What is the commercial name of calcium sulfate hemihydrate? So
Plaster of Paris.
CaSO4 and of H2O. It's a plaster of Paris. இதான் அந்த building side ல எல்லாம் ஒட்டுவாங்களே அது. அடுத்து. Dash water molecule are present in one formula
Five.
unit of copper sulfate.
5, sir.
Because copper sulfate 5H2O. That's it. And then fourth one. On
Option
heating
B.
373 Kelvin, it loses water molecule and become
CaS4 dot half H2O.
on heating gypsum at 373. So CaSO4 and off H2O. And then the salt which possesses water of crystalline solution is another gypsum. Okay. So that's all about your chemistry question. Is it clear, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, esterification alone, can you explain again?
Sure. So esterification generally taking place when you are having acid and alcohol. Okay, you have any acid, carboxylic acid with alcohol in presence of acid or base. Okay, the esterification takes place. Then what will happen if you have ROH? Here OH is there, no? This OH can be protonated by using this, or it removes a water molecule. Then it will form RCOO or dash. So this COO is flanked between two alkyl or aryl group, then it is called ester. So what is the functional group for ester? COO O dash. So here some R group, here some R group. So these are the attached group, remaining is the functional. Is it clear? Okay. Ester is formed by treating acid with alcohol. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Any doubts? If you have doubts, you can ask me now.
Sir,
Any doubt?
saponification also, sir.
What, ma?
Sir, can you explain saponification also?
Sure. Saponification. ஒரு block போட்டு எடுத்துக்கலாம். Saponification. So any ester, okay, or COO or dash, is treated with sodium hydroxide. Okay, so you have that part, either it can be cleaved here or it can be cleaved here. So if you are using sodium hydroxide, okay, so it can cleave RCO, O, R dash, it cleave here, and here you have sodium, and then here you have OH minus. So it will give sodium salt of the acid, okay, and then R dash OH. So this is known as saponification. Okay, soap எப்படி தயாரிக்கிறாங்கன்னா, you have fatty ester of the fatty ester sodium hydroxide ஓட போடுவாங்க. அதுதான் வந்து sodium salt of the fatty acid தான் வந்து நம்ம சோப்பா யூஸ் பண்றது. ஓகேவா? ரிமைனிங் ஆல்கஹாலா போயிடும். Is it clear? இது பேர் தான் saponification. Any other doubt? Any other doubt? Otherwise, class you can we can complete now. Doubts இருந்தா கேளுங்க, இல்ல class wind up பண்ணலாம் நம்ம.
No doubt, sir.
Okay, we will close the class.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.